Good morning and welcome to Tuesday, the 8th of April. It is fully flying along, absolutely flying along. And I was going to pull a card from these Doreen Virtue Life Purpose cards because I was going to match them up with a bag. Either one of these, I'm not quite sure. But I was looking at the prices of them. Seriously, Doreen, she has renounced spirituality and has turned her back on us. But they're so expensive, like $175, and then there was another one, $85. So I'm like, you know what, I won't put those up yet because they might be worth a whole lot more than the $30 I was going to put on them. But if somebody is interested in a bag and cards, I am doing some packages where you can get, I've got these fairy ones. Yeah, so these are all original Doreen Virtue cards. If anybody wants some, please reach out. Okay, I would like to pay my respects to the spirits of the land. I've already achieved today. I did an awesome workout with Coach Ace, and then I did my live on Instagram, and so I was like, yeah, it really feels like the momentum has started. I know so blah 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 blah. Venus has passed Saturn now, all right? So she conjuncted Saturn last night at 8 p.m. Now she is on the other side of him, all right? So she's still retrograde up until the 13th. So up until that full moon in Libra, her sign, on Sunday. So Sunday's going to be crack up. And it's like maybe, yesterday I was talking about because things are starting to feel like they're getting easier to manage. All right. So Venus is like, oh my God, this is hard. This is hard. And then she goes past Saturn and she's like, actually, I'm doing the thing. I was been telling you that I've been waiting to go to the library. So I went to the library yesterday and in 50 minutes, I timed it. I had all of my week's work done. I had been putting that shit off for so long and it took me less than an hour. All right. So this is my point, is that if you have been finding resistance and things don't feel like they're going anywhere, then you might start to actually feel that flow come back. All right. So we do still have the moon in Leo. So that's nice. We can be very proud of maybe any achievements, or like I said, like today I was like, tick. Oh my God, go me. So, do that for yourself. Give yourself the credit where it's deserved, and just challenge yourself and be proud of whatever accomplishment that you make each and every day. All right, so before I go through what the planets are doing, let me just click some buttons. I still haven't figured out. Oh my gosh, look at everybody. Good morning, Claire. Hello, Alicia. Good morning, Elizabeth. Hello, Heather. Good morning, Ash. How are you? Louise and Tommy. Oh my God, so nice for everyone to be here. Thank you so much. Very excited. All right, so now, okay, there's a couple of things that this moon in Leo are going to achieve today. Look at me, achieve, they're going to do. All right, so now at 9:30, all right, so in like 1 hour, the moon in Leo is going to trine, all right, so that's harmonious. Yeah, I feel good. Chiron in Aries. And I'm absolutely living that vibe right now. I'm like, fuck yeah, we're doing the thing, so give yourself the credit, because before you would have been like, oh, it's not good enough. Oh, you've just done a little bit. But anyway, no, we're like, yeah, tick boxes as soon as you do things. There's that Chiron in Aries. I am healed. I am not going to be the wounds of my past or the things that used to restrict me, because I'm fucking awesome. Moon in Leo. All right. Then we go to 2 p.m. All right. So now at 2 p.m., the moon is square Uranus. All right. So, you might come up against a bit of a challenge that makes you feel uncomfortable, but because you've got that confidence, going to do it. All right. At the same time, the moon is in conjunct. All right. So there's that adjustment required, another little bit of tension, but it's in conjunct to the Saturn Venus thing that I've already been talking about. All right. So Venus has come up and she's like been and then she's got over the bump and she's like, oh my God, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. All right. So that in conjunct, yeah, you come up against your challenge. You already know that you can achieve these things and you just make the adjustment. Boom, done. All right. And then at 5:30, or actually between 12 and 5:30, there's these series of things that are happening. Now, in the words I wrote, the dots are getting connected and the universe is leaving a little trail of breadcrumbs. So this might be the moon in conjunct Mercury North Node. All right. So Mercury is got his antenna up and he's listening to the universe and he's looking at synchronicities and signs and he's making those adjustments so that his North Node, that yellow brick road forward, is something that he's being drawn along. It's a magnetic feel, it's a pull. All right. So doesn't all that feel good and right? All right. So we've got that. Yeah, I'm awesome at 9:30. At 2 o'clock, it's like, oh, there's a challenge, but I can do this. And then during that whole time between 12 and 5:30, you're just like feeling, adjusting, going with the flow, where feels good. You know, ask yourself often, which way am I being drawn to? You know, do you get a ding? Do you get a very specific sign from the universe when you're doing these things? Stuff like that. Now, and in addition to that, to make it all sparkly and shiny, at 1 p.m., Venus is sextile Uranus. All right. So Venus retrograde, you know, she's in that, how am I feeling? You know, am I connected? She's exalted. She's feeling fabulous, but she is sextiling Uranus in her own sign. All right. So, yes, I feel fabulous. Yes, I feel connected. Yes, I can make all of these changes and maybe radical left turns because it's Uranus. All right. I am comfortable with getting uncomfortable. I feel like it's okay for me to make these adjustments. All right. So that is just all sorts of sparkly and Leo stuff all day long. All right. Now the moon does move into Virgo at 11:40 p.m. All right. So that one's sort of like, you know, we've just got this Leo moon all day and we'll talk about the Virgo stuff tomorrow. So still, you know, the moon in Leo is being ruled by the sun. And the sun is conjunct Chiron. As we move all the way through to Sunday, we've got this Chiron stuff happening. So like I said, with the trine at 9:30, you know, we're acknowledging the things of the past, but we're not letting them affect us anymore. We're not letting them stop our progress. All right. So the same goes for the sun in Aries, coming up conjunct Chiron in Aries. This is all of those I am statements. I am brilliant. I am brave. I can do these hard things. They are building my warrior-like mentality. You know, each difficult thing that you do gives you the confidence to keep on moving. And we don't let all of those doubts, you know, like you know, guys, I'm completely in this, you know, physical transformation mode. I'm like eating, I'm training, I'm focusing on my mindset. It's all of the I am stuff. Who am I? You know, I'm completely comfortable with whatever version of Bridget I am in, but this one is all about strength. All right. It's Mars ruled. Okay. Yes, Mars is in Cancer, but I'm using that tagline as I'm driving myself to a more nurturing experience. Or, you know, like I love myself, therefore I can do hard things because it's building muscle and it's, you know, it's building that strength and determination inside me. So again, all of those really brave, confident words all throughout the sky today. So let me just click buttons again. All right, so hello B, how are you? And oh, thanks Alicia. I've definitely got the vigor, that's for sure. So let's draw a card. Like I said, I was gonna do the Doreen cards, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna do a Scorpio card because it's so freaking Marsy. And you know what? This is good because it's the deep healing that we're doing to ourselves. All right. We're not just sort of wandering through and waiting for someone to look after us. No, we are taking steps to make sure that we are the best because, nobody can do it for you. I can't like hire a trainer and expect my ass to get better by someone else doing my squats. It just doesn't work. Same with your own personal healing. You're the one that needs to face your own things. No one can do that for you. They can help you, but they can't do it for you. So, big Chiron feels I think that one. I think that one. Dreams. No, no, no. I'm going to leave that one to the side. That was a definite no. It's like, don't you dare read that card. Okay, all right, this one. All right. Oh, sadness. But that's okay because there is Chiron, all right? So let's read. I don't think we've got card number 5, sadness, before, but let's have a look. With all of this vigor and excitement, I definitely don't feel sad. All right. Okay, it's easy to swallow your sadness and hide behind a fake smile. Yet sadness can open the door to your heart and help you access compassion. That's beautiful. Mars in Cancer. Access your own compassion. Oh, no, that's the wrong card. Sadness. Look at her. She's just, All right. So, when you can truly allow yourself to cry and feel sorrow over the loss of a loved one, the lost opportunity, a broken heart or friendship that's ended, you cleanse your soul and allow your heart to heal. Crying and feeling vulnerable can be a sign of strength, which demonstrates the connection to your body. To admit weakness can allow you to know yourself, embrace your limitations, and evolve. Be willing to let go of cold walls of protection you have created, which make you feel empty and sick. You don't need to get lost in your emotions. Just give yourself time to feel them and let them move through your body the whole time, cleansing and purifying your heart, body, and soul. So I love that. That is speaks so loudly of the Chiron stuff that we're going to be dealing with all week. And just to have a look at what the dreams one was, pay attention to your dreams. They hold lots of significance and insights for you at present. Now, was it Claire? Did you messaged me about Claire? It's for you. There you go. All right, this is specifically for you, Claire. Your dreams may provide you with important details about your current health issues or a creative idea you need to action to make your desires manifest. Dreams can also give you clues about what is challenging you emotionally. Sometimes your loved ones who have passed over or people have lost touch with connect to you while you sleep and offer valuable messages that can give you peace of mind or the strength to persist through challenging situations. Take note of both light and dark, and in particular pay attention to any reoccurring dreams. So there we go. That was specifically for you. So again, feel the confidence available to you with this Leo moon today, and you cannot shy away from the healing opportunities, and the universe is leaving you very specific synchronicities and signs for you to follow. Do that Mercury North Node adjustment, all right? So if you're feeling a little bit like brave, or even if you're feeling a bit unsure, just open your eyes and your antenna to what it is you're feeling drawn towards today. So one more time, I will press the buttons. And that's it. All right. So I hope everyone has a fabulous day. Once again, I'm doing readings while I'm in Sydney, and I'm also doing readings online. Plus, I have bags galore to sell. This is my self-funded trip. So yeah, look, I have the confidence to say I have stuff available. So if anybody wants something specific, I've got lots and lots of options. They're also on my website, bridgetsastrology.com.au, if you want to go and have a look at the variety I have available at the moment. So take it easy, ladies and gents, if there's any here. Mwah. Bye.